Oh, so it's a big risk for them to be doing this again. We saw they couldn't connect last time. What's going to be different about this game where this Naga is a good pick and they're confident to pick it?
I feel like Virtus.Pro, the problem they had last time is that they were facing so much rushed.
Sorry, we have to pick a team. Oh, because pick a team. Pick a team.
I'm gonna go with Diggity.
Yeah, Diggity. Let's go.
VP.
VP. Okay, so now that we've got that sorted, let's hand it over to our commentators. It is time for Owen and Andy once more for our first game of our lower bracket elimination match. Go.
Yeah. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last series of the day. It is no Diggity up against VP. The loser of this will be out at the DreamLeague LAN Finals. I'm OD Pixeline, joined by Andy, of course, aka Draskell. And we're into this one, and looking at the two drafts, VP with very much kind of a classic VP draft here. This feels like something that we saw them used to do, even with the older rosters. And over on the side of Diggity, something that they have brought up already today, this kind of dual core combo of the Tiny and the Naga Siren. What's going on in this game, Andy? Did we break it down?
Is going to be chased on a mid here a little bit. Has the mirror image available just in case. But as far as the super late game, it's more about VP finding the engagements. Because if they can find them, I think that they'll do alright. But Naga's notorious for just keeping the lanes pushed in. You're going to see a Shackle here.
I'm going to come on to Yoku as well. He's going to take a fair bit. Man goes up, skewers away. Is he going to make it? Oh, Yoku. Whew. Beautiful play.
We'll take it.
Absolutely. Walk it off. G. He's going to grab himself the bottom room. And it's nearly touching onto that level 6 as well. So Wing's got the kill potential. Top lane, ALOHANDANCE go fit, going for a play on YapzOr. They're glimpsing back. He's stuck in the field. And with the Blade Fury as well, they'll get it. Second one on the board for VP. It's KheZu. He needs to be careful. FNG's got a DD. This is going to hurt. This is really going to hurt this man. And with that crit, they might have just done it. One more touch and they'll find it. Another one for VP. Great rotation from FNG. And so far, this laning stage looking up for the side.
Yeah, they're playing a very fast-paced game, and I don't think that the rotation so far from no Diggity have really been up to snuff. Like, it's not like YapzOr has to really... And honestly, against these heroes, Orchid, you have to have immaculate blinking. If you mess up your blink against Earth Spirit or Tiny, who's going Blink Dagger, or, you know, Song and Shadow Shaman with Hex, you just die.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can rely on the swap, but, you know, in order for that to happen, FNG actually has to be level 6 first.
He's nearly found it on the top lane. He's getting a bit of space in the bench, and meanwhile, bottom lane jumping in. What they're going to get? They're going to get error in the Static Storm. The burst, they'll take it. We'll find the kill onto Tiny, but not before Error was able to go full in and pick up that blink purchase before he died.
I mean, getting the dagger is nice, but the thing that I'm kind of worried about is the fact that there's 41 CS on the Mag and only 55 on the Tiny. Now, I know that's a lot to do with the fact that syndereN played a greedy role. Like, he's level 7 at 11 minutes, and this is a guy who's only been involved, I guess he's been involved in all of his team's kills, but you know, you compare that to like the Disruptor, who's been involved in 6, and he's just the same amount of experience almost. So you can kind of tell that syndereN's been playing it more of a I want to just make sure I get my ultimate as soon as possible type of style. And now they actually need to start pressuring. Like, if they don't do something with these Mass Serpent wards and they're just waiting around for VP to come to them, they're going to very quickly lose control of this game.
I mean, they're going to look to try and find each other with various things. This is going to be the winning reveal. They'll jump in. They're looking for this quad, and again, the execution. That's pretty much perfect here. The Magnetize will do it. G's not going to be able to get himself out of this one. ALOHANDANCE is coming across. Has got the Omni Slash. Who are they going to be able to find? They'll get YapzOr with the Glimpse back. They're not even going to need the Omni for this one, so they do take Earth Spirit in return. But it does cost them the life of G, so not necessarily a trade that people will be too happy with, but the thing that's looking up for them at the moment is the fact that ALOHANDANCE continues to have this very clean game at the moment on the Juggernaut. 304, continuing to get himself involved in the kills, and he's farming an absolute treat.
Yeah, I think that, you know, all things considered, syndereN's probably the more valuable kill, honestly. And yet again, it's a very greedy support lineup for no Diggity, so again, pressuring the tier 2, syndereN's, I think, just dead here. Yeah.
Fine, they're sending TPs in just in case Diggity wanted to try and fight, so VP would have the backup, and they'll be able to clear out the wards.
I mean, honestly, forcing a reaction is fine. Like, you drop the wards, you know, you die, you give away a little bit of gold, but you got, what, 60% of the tier 2's health in the safe lane? I'd say in your
inevitable beast on the Naga Siren. But VP, they're not giving him that chance at the moment. They're really, really not. And their lineup, as we've seen, is very strong. They do a huge
They can just
amount
rush
of
him,
damage.
right? Yeah, they're just gonna go straight in.
I guess they have to be a little bit careful with maybe a strong setup. But the question is, I know Diggity. Are they even going to be aware of this one? He's still got 2 heroes just pressuring in on the top lane. They're going to take it relatively fast. Thanks to
The problem is the vision. That's the thing. Like, no Diggity only have 1 ward, and it's in the river. They have the advantage still, especially with the acquisition of the Aegis here on G.
Already TPing back here for the defense.
So this is a really tricky situation for no Diggity. They can either drop the wards and try to force the rest of VP back, or they can try to go for some kind of defense and maybe go for a pick.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Looks like heading back is the play.
Yeah. The biggest issue they're running into right now is they only have 1 hero with catch, and that's Era. So I don't know if this is actually a Blink Dagger game for syndereN or if he wants to just go for the normal straight up Aghanims, mainly because their team actually needs to be able to always be out on the map. And you can see the warding coming out here from VP. They are trying so hard to catch out qojqva.
Yeah, if they can catch him here, that you have got Nofear and FNG. qojqva, he knows.
Oh, Era's coming up as well.
Got to be careful if you're these two. Era can burst down, especially the Disruptor with
he
the
didn't
combo.
see him. It's nighttime.
They're going to try and make it on it. Dropping the Static Storm, the containment's there, and of course, there's good damage for the Venge. Going to be pretty decent. Just with the 1 point in the aura, spinning the wave of Terror down and right-clicking through, they'll find it. qojqva will get himself out of the lane. So again, just 1 kill, but this time it is a core. But space kind of created there for qojqva. And this Naga is suddenly only 500 behind ALOHANDANCE Juggemaut.
Yeah, it's not too bad considering how little of the map that he's had to work with for quite a while now. And getting heroes picked off only makes the map, you know, that much smaller. And the thing I guess they can look to on no Diggity is the tier 1 towers don't have any backdoor generation, so if he starts like cutting the waves and whatnot, eventually those towers will get whittled down, and regardless of whether or not they get denied, it's still control that no Diggity can say, okay, you know, we can push this wave out farther now, we can get it closer to VP's base, more space, more time for the Midas to pay off, for the Tiny, of course, he's back up to 2,000 gold. And you know, maybe, just maybe, if we hang on long enough, we can take a successful fight.
Anton out on ALOHANDANCE as well, so he's going to be just that little bit harder to catch out. In regards to the Spirit getting the silence through. I mean, and VP as well, you know, with the gem that FNG's just purchased, they are going to be able to keep control of the map as they have been. Roshan, it's going to be slightly longer respawn time. But that probably is going to be the moment that VP
played, so pretty standard stuff coming out from him.
It looks like they're just trying to go with these out towers. There's only 1 left in tier 2 on the top lane. That's going to be VP's aim. And he just rune up on G. Seeing what he can find towards the mid. Just needs to be careful with this Naga on the board and qojqva coming out heavy on the mid lane.
Yeah. Yeah, that pretty much goes to show how the early game went for no Diggity by that stat right there. Only 3 other games having less than 3 kills. Basically, it ain't great.
Yeah, and the Abyssal's now done. ALOHANDANCE with a very, very impressive Jug performance. And this is kind of what you expect from a Jug Magnus combination, especially when you get the start that you did this game. Just, you're going to be able to farm so fast, you do shed an incredible amount of damage, and just like that, they blink out. G plus the BKB, ward's been dropped to low, no, sorry, I say blink out, he's blinking in, he's looking for Sin, the wards have been dropped, he doesn't care. Sin, oh, he might live, he's going to live. Eric comes in with the combo, the Sonic Wave from the sidelines, bringing them down low, but FNG's going to be the first to fall off the back of this one. VP.
This is super ham.
We do still have the RP. YapzOr comes in, and there's the damage from ALOHANDANCE with the Omniscience. They will lose the Disruptor. The Magnus dies in yoky with the 2-man RP and the damage from ALOHANDANCE. He moves in, looking for qojqva. Can he get the kill? He will. It's a double kill for G as the Naga burns down to the Soul Bird from the Orchid. As buyback from 2 of them, as now VP are the ones retreating. They're getting 2 buybacks out of the side of no Diggity. It's a defense, but it's a costly one.
I mean, I guess it's still overall okay. So the total gold exchange keep running at their buildings. Like, top lane is exposed, no tier 3. I don't know if they can delay the game long enough. Like, can you stop VP from walking at your base for another 6 minutes? I don't think you can.
I don't know. I mean, qojqva is getting bigger and bigger, but you just look at VP's lineup and it's absolutely terrifying.
I mean, I guess the bright side is he will probably be able to get 16 before VP gets to the base. Yeah, he's only 100 experience away, so the level 3 song will help a lot. I actually think that was a huge issue for them this game, is because they got so far behind in the laning phase, the way that qojqva had to play and the way that Era had to play, you know, they were pretty much just rats. They weren't trying to fight. They were just walking around the map, split pushing, doing all that kind of thing. But this is the classic Naga. So you lose your laning phase, you get really far behind, you have a ton of CS, but you're low level.
No, I just thought this. I mean, ALOHANDANCE, he doesn't even wait for the rest of the team to get there. Just waltzes in.
He don't even need to. Buildings down. He needs the song, I think.
They need to do something.
He can't even pop song. He wasn't fast enough to get back to base.
At least they do get the top tier 3 in return.
I mean, that was just Roshan, Rax, 0 contention from no Diggity. They didn't try to fight, they didn't go for a pick, there was no smoke, it was just objective into objective, no deaths on either team, walk away. I think VP are still okay with that. Like, there's nothing really that they're losing out on.
Yeah, well, they're not even really trades. Yeah. They just clean up VP finding the big objectives and Diggity's struggling.
I mean, the butterfly is going to help a bit, I guess. But does qojqva have the amount of money that he needs to try to, like, 1v5 defense?
I mean, as you said as well, you know, they do have this blood pool. You catch him out post-Manta and he's still going down, evasion or not.
He'll go down real fast as well, especially with the amount of damage that the Juggernaut does.
Yeah. And G's got MKB as well. He's even prepared for this.
Yep.
So he doesn't even have to rely on the blood form.
I mean, this is just crazy how far ahead VP are at this stage in the game.
Let's see. They can do it, holding Aloha back, and just running away from the Jug, understandably so. I mean, this Juggernaut is absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying indeed.
They're going for a smoke wraparound.
Oh, there we go.
KheZu may be going in for the vac behind enemy lines.
If they can get this set up,
they know they have to fight here. There's no other option. Like, you actually have to just go.
Surging, he's going, then the back in the ultra 3, the combo plus Eric comes in and LB's return. They're trying to turn it, but they've already lost one. Because he's got the damage from this Juggernaut. It's too much. They'll find G here with the Hex. They'll take down Comp, but he's got an Aegis. He's going to be back for round 2. And VP do take a few casualties in this fight, but they've still got G and ALOHANDANCE alive. G just jumps in onto Sinner on 1, 2, 3. They'll take him down. There'll be a buyback from Era. G blinks out.
He's got Song again at 15. I think they have to chase this out.
If they can get the kill onto the Quap, maybe. And then he gets himself away. ALOHANDANCE is still A-okay. And okay, he just jumps back in. The slide back slash down.
That was the Tokyo Drift kill right there.
That was absolutely beautiful.
I mean, that was about as good as you could have expected it to go. The supports died pretty quickly. They didn't even get Static Storm out, so all things considered, could have been a lot worse. They get the Aegis off G. They didn't lose the tier 3 even. That was probably about the best defense you can get if you're in no Diggity shoes right now.
And they're going to have everyone back down here on the lane again to try for another push hit.
I mean, they even have Naga buybacks, so the Naga Siren can go in, pop a song or whatever, delay. VP maybe engage, maybe they don't. And then if you end up dying, you can just buy back and try to hold your last set of racks here. But this is kind of what I was saying is, the Naga Siren pick is greedy, but honestly, if they executed a better early game, I still feel like their draft could have worked out very well. Because what happens if the Naga Siren gets to, like, the items without the supports giving away so many kills, and, like, how little utilization we actually saw of Mass Serpent Ward this game? Like, they weren't trying to go and push. They were always getting picked. Like, VP would have blanked in the fast tempo that they were not prepared.
Looking for this fortification coming out from the side. And no DD from KheZu back on 3, the wall of one. There's follow Spirit combo connecting versus Nano Yoku. Get the beginning of the army, got the army ripping through them. Arrows now down for AJ. They jump in a pistol onto KheZu. Darkseer is gone as well. There's 2 dead. Opting through, finds himself a third. ALOHANDANCE. He's an absolute beast. And Diggity, what's their response? 3 buybacks coming out, but Error, he can't get himself back into this one. ALOHANDANCE is focusing on the objectives, looking for the rack. He's gonna get it here. KheZu jumps in again, but he just gets absolutely destroyed. Can they kill this Juggernaut? Can they kill him even once? They will look to this man. He's got a lot of money that will be going their way if they can do it, but they can't. They can't catch him out unless YapzOr gets this kick on point. He looks for the Blade Fury's dead. qojqva is getting taken down the side as G jumps in. ALOHANDANCE still toying with him, and GG is called. 43 minutes in. VP take the game 33-10. And I mean, you know, we're talking about the roster switches back up for VP, but it seems to be working. When you see ALOHANDANCE play carry like that, 15-0-50. It's what I mean, that literally is GG easy in the eyes of ALOHANDANCE. And look, there you